The following episode contains scenes that some viewers may find disturbing and or may not be suitable for younger audiences, including graphic scenes of violence and discussions of suicide. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everybody and welcome on in! Today we're going to continue play Call of Cthulhu. We are on Chapter 6, the Sanders Residence. I am joined by my lovely co-host, Meli.
Hi.
That's her slurping down some honey.
Yum.
So we will continue where we left off. So we're going to go to the Sanders residence.
Let's go.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
Okay, phew.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Wait, did she
Very
cut her
well,
hair?
Miss Baker.
What?
Did she cut her
This
hair?
way, Mr. Pierce.
I thought it was
And
longer.
do make yourself comfortable.
Nope, it was long.
It would
Oh,
seem
sorry, it was
that
short.
you have much to tell me.
Huh. Wait, who told her?
What's it?
Who told her that
May
he
I
died?
inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Not the one on the right. On the top.
Not that one?
Yeah, not that one.
I'm thinking this one.
Why?
Let's just do it and see what
Okay.
happens.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind.
Hey,
I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
couldn't. Yeah, second one.
Fuller?
Yeah.
So ask Fuller, he's the eminent doctor. But I would caution you, you'll find his treatments more terrifying than the illnesses he sets out to cure.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive me. He sends his secretary to tell me that I cannot see Francis. Me. His own widow. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a way. But I only wanted what was best for him.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Yeah, Shambler.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself,
Oh boy.
if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Must be pretty bad.
Well, first off, let's move around here.
Piano. Pretty.
Okay, that's
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
That's the Shambler?
Shambler.
That's creepy.
So part of the reason there was that psychology thing,
Yeah.
and why we need to talk to her about her guilt, is she feels guilty because she's the one who committed her husband to that institution to what got him killed. So if you don't address it, she kills herself in the game.
What?
So we just prevented her death.
Seriously?
Seriously. That's actually one of the other steps for total madness, is you get her to commit suicide.
That's terrible.
It's terrible. It's also terrible what she did to her husband in instituting him into such a place where he was subject to all the tortures of Fuller.
Did she know though?
She didn't fully know, but again, she did absolutely nothing to help him.
Yeah.
So that guilt is what pushes her to end it.
That's awful.
So what we just did was save her life.
Okay, that's good.
A house of artists. Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Oh, wait, so that was him before he...
Yes,
Okay.
before he gouged his eyes
Sanders'
out.
accession register.
Yeah.
He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Oh.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
Oh no. Ew.
The Shambler.
Gross.
I need to see it.
More medicine.
Wait, he wants to see it?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not the best idea.
Well, he's the detective. He's the investigator. He needs to figure out why he would do such a thing.
But the Shambler is kind of supernatural and also deadly.
Do we know that for sure?
Seems like it.
Seems. Not enough for someone who's an investigator to conclude with.
Is too dangerous.
That's where he has to come in. He has to step up.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter. except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Dang, this acting. What the heck?
What?
What was that? Wait. Are we being watched?
No, there was blood on that painting.
There was? I only
Yeah.
saw it change. I didn't see the blood.
Yeah, it changed from seeing blood on it.
Creepy.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Looks like a dream catcher.
Yeah, an ancient amulet, probably a meridian. I wonder what its purpose could be.
I could use one of those.
No. No. Nuh-uh.
The Well and Cod. The Well and the Cod, A Brief History of Darkwater by Erwain Greenmouth. It is focused on the past glory of the island.
Interesting.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg of you, give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. In our if our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins.
Why did he want the painting in the first place?
To finish his collection.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregations are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their visions as a messenger. As a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe.
Oh, guess we're going in.
Yep, let me just... We have 1 CP to spend.
Kind of. Wait. How about... maybe... occultism?
We can't expend it through here.
Oh, just the purple?
Yeah, just the purple.
How about eloquence?
Which one?
Eloquence.
Eloquence?
Yeah.
Okay. Although we really don't have any use for a hit at this point.
I don't know. Oh, you can take it back?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Until you commit to it.
Oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking might as well let's do investigation.
Okay.
Once we get that one to the 4th, which is 2 CP, which after this one's 1, then we can focus on, then I say we can then focus on eloquence.
Okay.
So let's do one there. So that way it's higher rate. Oh, another medical book.
So many medical books.
Yeah, see, the medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment.
Oh. What is that book?
Oh.
Wait, what is it? What is it? I'm scared.
It's the Necronomicon, I think.
Whoa. Yeah.
It is a
too.
kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I am beginning to believe that they exist.
Same. I wonder what those are.
See. Yep,
Uh-oh.
that gave us more knowledge in the occult.
We're going crazy now.
Not quite,
Shaken?
but yes, one of the levels for it is finding this mental trauma.
Yikes.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more
Is he
fatal than
flirting?
others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Why not the painting by Sarah Hawkins? Or I don't know, what do you think? I can't really decide.
Let's go this
Another
one.
painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
I didn't invite you! I didn't invite you!
And you, what are you doing here?
And you,
Fine.
what brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings.
You mean like burn
She doesn't
them?
intend to hang around here for long.
Sell them.
Why you?
Oh.
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. For sure.
All right.
Secret doors! Secret. Oh no. I don't
Here's
like
the
this place.
gallery.
It's the haunted. Oh my gosh. Even got statues. That's. Yep. What is that? This is all occult stuff.
Yep, it's an entire gallery.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go in there either. This is like a museum.
Yeah, it's an art gallery.
Inside someone's home?
The public entrance to the gallery.
I don't want to examine the chandelier.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Those are weapons?
Ritualistic daggers.
Oh, yikes. Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, I need this.
What is that? Ink?
Oil!
Oil. Oh. Yes, yes, I agree. What?
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Creepy.
All right.
No, it's scary. It's like a big giant mouth. Maybe it's about time we put this picture in shambles. Am I right?
Oh, look, you can kind of see a star inside.
Eh! Ah! Scary! Oh no. Oh no. Ew. Ew! Yeah, definitely do not go in. Ew! Ew! Ah! What the heck? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. That's what killed him?
Yep,
Where'd that come from?
the painting.
But like, what? Why is it here?
I'm pretty sure that's what we're trying to figure out.
Oh my gosh. Examine it? No, more like run from it.
Okay. Let's add our one there and start working on eloquence.
It's like a mix of the Demigorgon from Stranger Things and like
What was that?
The
Yep.
Quiet Place. Oh my gosh. We need to get this woman out of her own house. I hate it. Okay, yeah. Definitely hide in a closet. Scary. I hate its breathing. Uh-oh. We're gonna get jump scared, aren't we? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have a question, though. How come it was invisible in the Institute, but now it's, like... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I hate this. This is why you don't go to investigate these kinds of things. Because you end up dead.
Well, we're probably gonna die.
No, I don't want to die. Maybe he's a nice shambler? Maybe there's multiple shamblers and this one's a nice one. He sounds like Darth Vader with that breathing. Oh boy.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
This dagger looks different.
Oh, are we gonna stab it? Uh-oh.
Good.
Oh, creepy. Keep going. Oh, come on. Don't be claustrophobic. I think I would be much more afraid of that thing than being in a closet. I think that would override my fear.
Okay. And we're making a run for it.
Wow. Oh no.
What's the matter with you?
Wait, he was gonna cut off his own hand?
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Yeah. Wait, so is there a tear mark in the painting?
Not a terror mark, just that star.
Oh, from where he stabbed it.
Well, okay. Which choice do you want to do? I was attacked by a creature, the painting was cursed. No, I just drank a bit too much.
Yeah, let's do it. I was attacked.
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew about the monster?
Mm.
Didn't hear anything?
Maybe the second one?
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Yeah, the first one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
So are we gonna burn that painting now or something? Because this place is not safe. What's that?
Not sure. I thought that was the key, but I could be wrong.
Huh.
The Nameless Bookstore. Chapter 7.
That was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Chapter 7.
Uh-oh. Another vision?
Nope, this is a bookstore. So I'm broken.
Oh, yikes.
This one's actually one of my favorite chapters. It's a lot of fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Did somebody die?
No, someone just tried to break in.
But there's blood.
Glass.
Oh.
Glass cuts.
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
That's a book I'd read.
Sigmund Freud's?
No, the Interpretation of Dreams.
Yeah, it's by Sigmund Freud. He
Oh,
is
okay.
one of the chiefs in
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
psychology. The
Wait.
past...
Sorry.
Say
Have we met the Reverend's wife?
No. This is just a story, a diary.
Okay.
The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth.
Does it, though?
Okay.
So many books in this game.
We are literally in a bookshop.
Yeah, but like in this game in general.
Well, you gotta remember, books were the only form of like extracurricular entertainment at this time besides art.
Yeah, I suppose.
Darkwater History,
You mean
Volume 4.
Darkwater history?
In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the water surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because till then, the region was a favored refuge for citizens. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship.
Dang.
The anatomy, got babies.
More oil.
Yep.
We seem to be saving up for something.
Volume 2. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood, gonna guess that's the Reverend, settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first building, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century.
I see.
What do you see? Detective Meli?
Oh, I don't know.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
These Tibetan writings are the origin of the esoteric movement founded by
There's
Helena
so
Blavatsky.
many
In the
fancy
19th
words.
century, the creator of Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the text of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the Nameless Bookstore on Darkwater, could be as much a fake as irrefutable proof of Blavatsky's sincerity. Occultism.
Fun times. So we got some skelly boys.
Oh,
So many books.
a book on anatomy dissection.
Huh. A box. Another book. Yes. I want to see it.
Read
What
the book.
does this strange book contain?
My destiny.
This book contains unholy knowledge.
The Shambler.
The Shambler.
This collection catalogs the classifies creatures that I have never heard of. Divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work on the bestiary of the myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmographic illustrations.
Dang. So that means that they're real. Wait, does that mean they're all real? I mean, the Shambler was real.
Well, let's
So,
check Sandy. See, there we met the Shambler.
yep.
Got
Oh
that.
no, are we gonna meet the others?
Okay, occultism. That's where we're
Uh-oh, what does it mean affect destiny? What destiny is it affecting?
the game story. Okay, let's
What happened here?
Yeah.
Somebody broke in.
Bum bum bum.
So now let's investigate.
Ah, it's so bright.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood.
He has like some sort of superpower.
Seems like amateur work.
Yeah.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Green?
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
So perhaps drunk.
Or desperate.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals?
Wait, what animals?
There's rats, there's bugs.
Oh, gross.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Uh-oh.
What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it?
Wait.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
What? Where did Sarah get all of this? What happened to Sarah in the first place?
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
That's the Necronomicon.
Huh.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Yep. Ah!
Drake
A
left
paper.
instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If someone finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they may be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues of the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delights of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect, they find the combination of the safe. I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friends and colleagues, Professor Armitage of Massachusetts University. The content of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you'll be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you'll act accordingly. In any event, I will either be there to guide you, nor suffer from you actions.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Yeah, what's going on?
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Key of Rayleigh file. This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the Great Old Ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, that day of the robbery coincides with the last Hawkins trip to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it.
Okie dokie.
Oh, another medical book.
Nice, we getting medical in here.
Okay, there is something hidden here. But yeah, see? Cockroaches and rats.
Now I see it.
Oh, wait.
A strange amulet.
Oh no,
I
it's
have
a
a
demon
feeling I'd
dog.
better not touch it.
A strange amulet. The pendant is in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. I might find out more by searching the bookstore.
The hound? Are we gonna meet the hound in person?
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
A book of spells supposedly written by legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals and invocation and rituals of curses. Reedition by Claudia D. Waits, based on L.W.D. Lawrence's original. This volume, okay, yeah, it's just gonna be...
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Too many, bro.
Another volume by Arkham editions.
So many.
Arkham editions.
5,
Arkham
How
edition.
many volumes are there in
6.
this collection?
So
Another
many!
volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions.
Oh my gosh.
Never heard of him.
Arkham.
How many volumes are there?
This is what's gonna drive me insane.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide.
Not the
I
Cthulhu
should perhaps
stuff.
listen to them.
The Arkham.
So the cylinders... Oh wait, did I get this one? Nope, I did not get that one.
I swear, if I hear another Arkham book.
Things are not looking good.
In the chess game?
Yep.
That's
Kind
fancy.
of chalice.
This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? Very interesting. Drake Cylinder 1.
And these red drops, like precious stones divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
One more time.
And these red drops, like
Red.
precious stones, lie fixed,
Red?
set in divine gold.
The chalice of knowledge.
1, 2. Actually, let's do from the crack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry.
So the first one.
I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
I don't like all the whispers.
So the first one is 5. Okay.
Oh, and then the second one.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Huh.
Let's listen to it one more time.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Maybe.
I'm thinking 3,
Yeah, not including the queen?
not including the queen. Okay. And then last one.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions.
No!
Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
No, we have to go back. I knew there was something odd about those.
One
It's like
second.
there's way too many Arkhams.
I'm gonna take a guess here.
Could it be 9?
That's what I was thinking, because he says the 9th edition.
Oh!
The Necronomicon.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. This is a bad idea. Wait, what happened to his face? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Here we go. Did he get sucked in? Oh no. He's back in the Institute?
For a second.
How?
We'll find out.
Oh, his mind was projected into another body?
Yep.
Whose? The doctor?
Let's give it a second.
The lady? No, maybe.
Just wait.
One of the patients? The shambler?
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
Ah, the doctor.
What's his Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course.
No.
I'll see what I can do.
The girl.
Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do.
The doctor girl.
I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Wait, what does catatonic mean? Or catatonic?
Unresponsive.
Very well.
Oh.
I'll examine him.
Poor dude.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Wait, is he dead?
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby.
What?
What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
What
Look
happened?
at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I love this voice acting. It's so good.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema?
Yeah.
Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there.
Oh no.
We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Yeah.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Oh. He's turning into a squid.
I was gonna say octopus.
Yeah.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him.
Oh.
His body simply can't cope.
Is this
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
one of the...
I pray that it's not here.
Yeah, no, it was from here.
May I know what you're doing to my patient?
Go
what
away.
I'm doing. How about what you've done to him?
Yeah.
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with
probably.
the best available care.
Wrong.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
It's that one room with
There,
the octopuses,
What
like
have you
octopi
seen
is
to
in
put you
the
in such a state?
room where they like hook them up to the chair.
Mm-hmm.
He's like mutating them or something.
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
Innocent?
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Well...
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
I'll keep Mum. So... is this, like, after Pierce... went in the institution?
Yeah, this is after.
Okay.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Weird.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
What's that?
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Oh, poor guy.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Mrs. Sanders?
Oh no. Why is she
Why
here?
did nobody tell me about her admission?
The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatment administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs.
No. Not down there. It's bad. Wait, why is she in here in the first place?
Not sure.
This feels like the entire town is here.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Well, first off...
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself, and keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Nothing in here.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Watch out for
you're
the...
pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw
Gossip.
the schedule. She's alone in the back
What?
Medicines and secret sciences.
room again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl.
Yeah.
And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
You talking about
Oh, well,
me?
At least we won't have to clean for a while.
Oh.
And
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
let's wait and see the next time the water's cut off.
Uomo Delinquente. The pseudoscientific work by Cesar Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predispositions. The seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader.
It's a real show.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
That's not good. Mr. Fuller.
Let's see. Let me do this too.
What the?
Okay. Another medical book.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
I'm the doctor.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Tattletale.
Yeah, you meanie.
Distract Donovan.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't...
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself.
Oh.
And the water was once again shut off this morning.
They're talking about
I had to
her.
bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't
Bless
make
you.
these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see.
Man, poor girl.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Poor everyone.
Thank you, Doctor.
Everyone here is just suffering.
Yep. Now I gotta go cut off the water.
Dr. Colden?
But that's it.
That's it.
Dr. Colden.
Oh wait.
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Well, that's good at least.
Or suspicious.
Yeah.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Let's go talk to them.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
Remind me of her
I've
case?
tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are
Literally.
you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh,
What
thank
if-
you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
What if her kidneys were replaced by something else? Like an octopus.
Or what if they were mutated with the octopus?
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
Dr. Colden.
Oh, Bradley.
Oh, hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Popo.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
What medication?
You're not here for treatment.
They like each
right?
other.
Am I so
Maybe.
obvious?
Mm-hmm.
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust
so
you.
Cute.
I'm happy to see you.
I ship it.
Me too, Ethan.
I ship it.
Is that
I ship
all?
it.
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Kiss, kiss,
Tell me.
kiss.
I have nightmares.
Oh, not the right
They
time.
keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No,
I like his hat though.
no one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Everybody is apparently.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
Maybe.
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Aww. I love it.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And we had a patient come up from the psychiatric wing. Were you able to see him?
I like your accent.
What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
You go see for yourself, Doctor. There's
This man,
something mighty
Edward
sus.
Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Bad things. Bad things. Hey, BB.
Yes, sweetie.
I love you.
Love you too.
This is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. This whole place. The boiler! I feel that.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Got the wrench.
Whoa.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Oh.
Oh, that's one way you could have found the boiler room.
What's in there?
I don't know.
Hello, ma'am.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Don't be so rude.
Guess gotta talk to Elizabeth.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Oh. I see. Soなんですか? Are we hiding? We're sneaking?
We're trying to sneak in.
Oh.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because now we can get into the office.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
That's
I've
cool.
unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Sarah Hawkins.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos.
Wait, what's going on with Sarah?
It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Is she like in
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
First, I presume
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
What?
But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
So he found a finger.
What is he doing?
Why is Ethan on medication? The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set them all in the basement.
What?
When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings.
Ah, Sarah Hawkins.
Wait.
Meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
What do you mean, belongings?
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Did he start the fire?
No.
Oh, wait.
I must go back to the basement.
This is mind-boggling.
I should go another way.
Don't want her to be experimented on. This place is just horrible. Dang, this place is deep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. Oh no, it's him.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity.
It's not what you think.
It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
No! No! He's evil. He's a very bad man. A very bad guy. Uh-oh. Better go save her.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
He's alive?
Algernon? Yeah.
Talk, filthy thief! I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Marie.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Sure.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Let's go. Ah, yes. The music. Oh. I thought that was a tentacle.
All right, I think that might be a good place to stop it for right now.
What?
All right, so again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to this part. Either next part, we might be doing the entire thing and finishing it up as a whole, or we might divide it up into 2 more parts.
Yeah, baby.
All right, we will catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye.